While highly speculative and controversial, their author's legacy endures. Viewer discretion is advised.
The age of change approaches, neither for its good nor for its evil.
In this quatrain, do the phrases clear signs and fixed stars allude to the sun rising in line with the dark center of the galaxy, ushering in a sudden age of change? Are Nostradamus and the Lost Book drawings envisioning a cosmic event that causes earthly havoc?
As we go through these 7 drawings, they get more and more interesting, and this one is really interesting because it
Wave, its shape strange, smooth, and horrifying. They instantly reach the enemy from the sea to the walls.
Is this quatrain forecasting the deadly tsunami of 2004 that killed over 150,000 people?
If you look at some of the videotaped images of the tsunami wave that hit the southern part of India, where he talks about the ocean swelling and looking ugly in its appearance, and then coming in, and he says fish and animals being swept up onto the shore.
Some scientists question whether the cause of the tsunami and other impending natural disasters could be the coming galactic alignment.
As we go through that change, it's intense, and in that intensity we can expect extremes of all the things that we've already experienced. Extremes of earthquakes. There was a 9.0 earthquake in the Pacific Ocean in a place that had never even been previously known to have a fault.
There is a growing concern that earthquakes and tsunamis may be just the beginning of the natural disasters that could bring the world tumbling down, including the potent eruptions of the sleeping giants known as supervolcanoes.
The last time one of these things really popped was in Lake Toba, Indonesia. I think it was about 70,000 years ago. And approximately 90% of what then was the human species was extincted. In today's numbers, that would be 5.5, 6 billion.
In the area of Yellowstone National Park in the state of Wyoming, a subterranean supervolcano has now moved into what scientists call the red zone, a category that means it could be preparing to erupt.
Once a supervolcano such as Yellowstone moves into the red zone to where it could erupt, it's not like there's a little alarm clock in there that's gaboom. It's if it's affected by some outside stimulus that triggers it.
Some believe that trigger is coming in 2012. And if it does, the result would be nothing short of catastrophic.
And we have in 2012 coming, as I've said, this climax of solar activity, which can stimulate such things as volcanic and perhaps supervolcano eruptions. In comes the energy, metal conducts it, shakes up the crust, kaboom.
The ticking time bombs of earthquakes, tsunamis, and supervolcanoes are frightening enough. But there are those who now point to an even greater natural nightmare that trumps them all. One that may already be on a direct path to planet Earth. Mounting evidence into a period of intense trial, marked by devastating social, environmental, and political problems, as well as bouts of extreme weather. A time very much like now.
When the Hopi tradition talk about the 4 previous worlds, each world, each great age ended with a cataclysm. Then they say we're now moving into the 5th.
The Hopi look to the sages of their past